check this first. So this is our final project. Okay. So in the past years, usually I let students to find their own database and create their own question, but it's sometimes very difficult to compare different teams. Okay, so this time I changed a little bit. So this project has two parts, including 35% from project presentation. So it's just presentation. And then 65 from project report. This report is a Word file. Okay, so remember it's a PPT. If you use PowerPoint, it's a PPT file and a Word file. This project related to a database from a local coffee shop. 就是附近其实就是星巴克了，那不过不能说在这边，所以大家听过就算这样。Okay, this database illustrates the sales unit and amount of the coffee shop in February 2018. OK， 所以要特别注意的就是这个是2018年2月的资料，2018年2月就是今年的2月。OK， From 5 categories, including espresso, frappuccino, tea, cake, and bread and gift. Because it's from February, it's very cold. So you can see that in the data, in the data you can see the frappuccino. The unit, that's basically is how many cups. It's very low, okay, because it's just not many, it's too cold to drink frappuccino, okay. So this is about the February thing, okay. So the database comprises daily, morning, afternoon, and evening data points. So if you look at the data points, for espresso it says morning it sells 95, and the total sales dollar amount is 10,553. Okay, and for the afternoon it's 92 cups. You can think this way, cups, and the total amount is $10,198 $90. Okay, so this is how it's created. So you can see from February 1st all the way to February 28th. Okay, this year is just a regular year, so we only have 28 days. In this year. Okay, so that's the 什么？今年是只有多少天？突然有点觉得怪怪的，因为不是2018没整数，好，对，没有整数。好 ，OK, so it's 28 days. Okay, and then okay, so each team need to answer the following question, including one that they established by themselves. So total you will answer 6 questions, and one of them is your own question, so you can make your own question like any question. Just you need to use this database, so you can create any. For example, you can say in February, in general, frappuccino daily sales is less than 10 cups, like that. Okay, so you just need to create one question for yourself. So question number 1 is talking about holiday daily sales and the workday daily sales. So you need to compare the daily sales with holidays with the workdays. So you can pick either espresso or tea. So you can see on top there's espresso or tea. You can pick any one of these 2 categories. You don't need to pick both of them. Okay, so it's or here. Okay, espresso or tea. So for this you will do 2, but actually they are the same thing. Just one you will use the sale units. The other you use sale amounts. Okay, so basically they are same test, not the same test. They are test similar thing. Just one is about the sales unit, one is about sales amount. Okay, but it's compare holiday with the workday. Okay, and the hint here is this is chapter 8. So in chapter 8 we talk about how do you compare 2 population means. So this is kind of you compare the holiday means with the workday means. Okay. That's one thing you need to remember. The other thing is this February, there's national holidays because it's Chinese New Year is in February. So you need to figure out what is holidays, what is work days, according to the website of the government. Okay. 就是那个人事行政总处，它会有一个2月的哪些是放假日，哪些是工作日，所以你要分的话是那样分 ，OK。 And the question number 2 is sales in 3 different time frames, that's morning, afternoon, and evening, are different. Pick is the same. You either pick espresso or you pick tea. Okay, just one of the 2 categories. And this is related to chapter 9. So that's about ANOVA. So you need to arrange your data and then you can use Excel to get the result very easily. Okay, so it's the same. You will conduct sales unit and the sales amount. But if you want to get which frame has the highest sale unit, okay, or highest sale amount, then you need to use pen and pencil to calculate, because Excel didn't provide this function for you to do the LSD or do the Tukey. And here I didn't say use which method, so you can either use LSD or Tukey, both are fine. The third question is use sale amount data of cake and bread to test whether the daily sales pattern in 3 time frames are different between holidays and work days. Okay, so this is sales amount data, and then you need to have the daily sales pattern. Okay, in 3 time frames. Okay, so it's about morning, afternoon, and evening, and so you need a way to combine them together to become 2 rows. And one is the holiday, the other is workday. So this is related to chapter 10. So if you don't know how to do it now, it's fine. The question number 4 is make up your own question and solve it. And this is easy. Just make up your own question and you use either pencil and pen or use Excel to solve it. So you can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total you have 6 questions. So in general, students should show the overall answer as well as introduction and conclusion in their project presentation. So for presentation, you just have the answers and you have some introduction, some conclusions. That's for presentation. And for the writing part, the report, you also have introduction and conclusion, but you should emphasize more on the details of your calculation. So you need to show me how do you calculate, just maybe some steps, how you calculate your result. Okay. The grading rubric is shown below. Okay. So first is the presentation grading rubric. So it's account for 35% of your project score. First is you need to present by PowerPoint or other computer software. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing, you need to have business casual dressing. It's the same. And then same as last semester. And you have appropriate content that depends what I say. So basically, you need to have introduction, your problem and solution, and also your conclusion. Okay. Especially, you need to show it as a complete work. Okay. And then number 4 is everyone need to present. I don't care how many slides you present, but everyone need to present. Okay. Number 5 is you need to presentation is clear and neat, especially focus on eye contact. So if you have good eye contact on me, because I will grade it, okay? I don't care if you look at other people, but if you have good eye contact, you will get higher points for this one, okay? Last says you probably need to memorize some of your talk, because if you keep read your notes, then you won't have eye contact, okay? The number 6 is your slide. Please make it the word big, okay? Because I'm old. I'm too old to read small word. Okay, so please make it big. Okay. Not really big, like 2 words in one slide, that will be too big. Okay, let's make it reasonable. Okay. Let me see. You have all those PowerPoints, right? So at least it need to be in similar font size, right? Like this. This is 23. Okay, so maybe you need to have at least 23 or above. Okay, that's about the presentation. And also a great idea, that's I cannot say now because I don't know what will be. But the presentation is really short, it's only 7 to 12 minutes. We have 19. So if everyone have 12 points, that will be more than 100 minutes. Okay. So please limit it to 7 to 12 points in your presentation. Next is your report. Okay, report you have similar here, but here the page is type 12 points times New Roman with double spacing and 1-inch margin. So if you change from this page, that's okay. And this title here is 14 points. I just want to mention. And this file is a bad example for a report because it has only bullet points. You can see it only has bullet points, so it's a bad report. And what you will put in your report is you need to answer the 6th question in the first page of this file. That's the 6th question thing. And then your report is typed and submit in hard copy and in soft copy through portal. That's 10 points. Cover page with all members' name and ID number and submission date. That's 10 points. Exclude cover page and table of content. The report should have 10 pages or fewer. So this time I give you more pages. The maximum is 10 pages. So please limit your report to 10 pages. And no spelling or grammar errors, except cover page or other page with 1-inch margin. 1-inch margin, okay. Except the cover page, all writing are 12 point Times New Roman and double spacing. And the report is written as a report, not short answer or bullet point. And then the last part, 50 points, is your introduction, your problem solution, showing the detail of your process in answer. So you don't need to really copy paste all the data set in the Word file, but you need to explain how you do it and maybe just few lines of your data on the Word to show me the result. Okay. And the third one is conclusion. Okay. Any questions for this? Okay, so I hope each team can have at least 2 persons read this file carefully. Okay, I don't want you to ask me questions that is answered by this file. Okay, because that will waste our time. So don't ask me questions that you can find the answer from